Hey, what's up guys, Tito here, and so for this video I just want to talk a little bit about the Moto E4 Plus and does it stack up in 2018 still, and is it still worth getting? I mean, 'cause that's a question I get quite a bit of, and I know this was last year's sensational budget release, I want to say. The Moto E4 Plus, opinion-wise and honestly, I would say to anyone out there, is still a great pickup indeed, definitely. Reason being is that this device packs in a lot of things that I think is, for the average user out there that's looking for a more simplified user experience, you're going to get that with the Moto E4 Plus. Okay, it's running, Android Nougat. Sad thing is, it's not looking to get Android Oreo or any other software version update. So with that, that's the only downside that I can see with this phone. Now there is a root method for it. There is recovery for it, custom recovery. So if you're willing to modify your device, then you can go to XDA and get the information for that on how to do it. But other than that, I mean, if you're going to keep it plain stock, Nougat is still not bad at all. And I know it sounds really harsh to say it's not bad, but Nougat really isn't bad at all. Android and Nougat, I mean, there are some differences in between the operating systems, but incrementally, it's not something that's going to hinder the performance of the Moto E4 Plus. Design-wise, I still dig the design itself. I think the design is actually pretty good. And on top of that, basically the screen and everything, I mean, if you're looking for something that's near close to a phablet, but not, super big, you're going to find that with the Moto E4 Plus. Cameras on here are amazing. I dig the cameras for what they are. Now, they're not anything compared to the Galaxy S9 or the Google Pixel 2 XL or something like that, but they do have a good amount of low light. When you take low light shots, they do very well with that. The resolution is fine if you're just trying to capture life's moments, so that works out great. And I dig the fact that it's got a front facing LED flash too, so if you want to take those night selfies and with zero light, you have the option to do that. So that's something that I commend Motorola for doing with the E4 Plus. Now, it does have the fingerprint reader, so if you're looking for something that has biometric security, you're going to get that with the Moto E4 Plus. And it does have a headphone jack on top. Spec-wise, 16 gigs of onboard storage. You have a quad-core processor that is a Snapdragon 427. So it's not an octa-core, it's a quad-core, but it runs like an octa-core chip. So that's something that's amazing about this device too as well. 2 gigs of RAM, so you do have ample amount of memory to push applications just fine. And the biggest thing is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. 5,000 milliamps, basically with the screen resolution and the type that the screen is and all the features that it has, you can push basically 2 days on a single charge. Other cool features that the phone has that I really dig is the one button nav. So you can actually turn your fingerprint sensor into basically an all-in-one. You swipe to the left across the fingerprint reader and it basically gestures to go back. If you swipe to the right, it opens up all your opened apps and you can close them out. So it does make things more simplified, real easy to use device. It's got some heft to it. Okay, I'll tell you, this is not a light device. However, it is one that I would definitely recommend to somebody out there that's looking for something within that category. Looking for a phone with all battery, like all day battery type experience, a nice size display and pretty decent cameras for under 200 bucks. Moto E4 Plus is the way to go. Honestly, really is. This particular model is the Boost Mobile version, so I know Verizon has theirs. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know what I thought of the Moto E4 Plus here in 2018. How does it stack up? How does it fare? Does it get the approval? It gets the 2 thumbs up. So if you guys are still looking for a pretty decent device, under 100 bucks right now, definitely check out the Moto E4 Plus. I think it goes for $79.99 on Boost Mobile, and you probably can find it cheaper in other places if you just look around. But it is a go. I still think it's worth it. I know that there's talks of the E5 coming out or the E5 Plus, but the E4 Plus is still a good buy if you're in the market right now looking for a new smartphone. Definitely give it a shot. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping me a like. If you just subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Hit that bell option so you know when I upload a video. Until the next time, everybody, thanks for checking me out. Aloha.